Hi everybody, I thought today we would carry on with our virtual practicals and I would show you an activity that you could probably do at home without really needing to buy anything. So what I thought we would do is what we call bleach dyeing or bleach painting. So this is all of the equipment that you would need. You don't need very much at all. You just need something to dye or paint, which could be any sort of t-shirts or leggings that you've got, but it works better if it's black. Okay, it might work for other colours, but I haven't tried it myself. So let's just stick to black. So black t-shirt or leggings, something like that. You need a bottle of household bleach. So I've got a bottle. I've also got a little jar, a little saucer with some pure bleach in there as well. And I've also diluted some bleach in a spray bottle with some water to see if we get a different effect. And then you will definitely need a paintbrush, okay, just to be able to apply the bleach onto your fabric. Now I've got some extra things here as well because I thought I would have a little bit of an experiment. So if you wanted to do what I'm doing in the video, I've got these little stencils that I've just made with a piece of scrap paper. So I've got my positives and negatives here. So there's the heart that goes in there, and I've got this little smiley emoji. And like I said, I just used paper so you could just have a little practice with any sort of shapes. And I thought we could have a little go at seeing if tie-dye works with the bleach. So it would be tie bleach, I guess. So we've got some elastic bands just for that, okay? So all of these things, are very, very cheap to get if you wanted to try and do this at home. You might even have a bottle of bleach under the counter that your parents or family members would like to help you do this activity. Bleach can be quite toxic, so you need to be really careful and make sure that you don't get it on your skin, okay? So I would say maybe wear gloves if you know that you're a messy kind of creative person. So that is it for the equipment. Okay, so let's try our first experiment with the bleach. So we've got something to cover our table because it's really important because we are using bleach and it can stain or cause marks. So make sure that you have got your work cover completely protected, okay? And now I'm going to get my first piece of fabric. This is actually a little bit of cotton. Most of these techniques that I use are used we use cotton, and that's because I like to use lots of natural fibres, and they tend to work better with bleaching and dyeing and that sort of thing because they absorb all of the stuff that we put on them. So what I'm going to do first of all is try one of these little stencils. Okay, so I'm going to just pop this little heart just down on here, and then I'm going to get my spray bottle with half bleach and half water, and depending on which bleach you get, you might need to have a different concentration. And then I'm just going to spray it onto there and then just lift that off and just leave it for a moment. Now I'm going to try and have this little smiley face here. Maybe I will put this little heart over here as well. You can, when you zoom in, you'll be able to see that it started to work already. Okay, let me just lift that. And then I'll lift this little heart. And I'm just going to pop that to one side for a minute, just while that the bleach starts to react. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. Another thing I wanted to show you, which is quite a simple way of decorating, and I'll be doing this in a little bit more detail later on, but is if you get just your pure bleach, okay, so this is thick bleach, remember, and a paintbrush, you'll be able to brush directly onto your fabric wherever you want the bleach to go. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a load of little shapes. Maybe some swirls. You do need to have good lighting when you do this, and the reason why is because it takes a few minutes for the bleach to start to take effect. So you need to make sure that you can see where you've put the bleach. So position yourself where you've got light shining towards you. And now you can see already that that has started to create these amazing sort of red terracotta colours wherever I've put the bleach. So let's zoom back to the things that I sprayed a few minutes ago. And now you can see we've got these really cool patterns. And look where all the spray bits are from the spray bottle as well. My stencils come out pretty well there. I think I just covered it a little bit earlier when I did this original one. So that's looking really, really good. So let's go back to this one. And you can see we've got some really cool colours coming on here. Lots of browns and reds. So now what I'm going to try is to pinch and almost tie-dye. So I'm going to pinch this last bit of fabric, twirl it round, and then I'm going to get an elastic band. And I'm just going to tie it around there. Okay, so I'm going to show you that one more time. So pinch, twirl until it's completely wrapped round, and then get an elastic band just to hold it in place. Okay, so now I'm going to get my spray, and I'm probably going to end up going over the pattern I did earlier. Shake it up so it separates, and then maybe I'll put thicker bits in the middle. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to leave that for a few minutes just while that all soaks in, and then what I'm going to do is come back. I'm going to show you what they look like in a few moments, and I'm also going to have a go at bleaching this leg of leggings that I've got. So let's see what this is going to look like. So come back in a couple of minutes and I will see you soon. Okay. Hi. Okay, so I've left it for about maybe 5 minutes now. So I thought I would just show you the progress. So this is looking pretty awesome. I think I put too much bleach on the heart because it kind of looks like, I don't know, a pear or something like that. But even still, you get quite a really amazing effect actually, where the most of the bleach is around here. You'll see that's where it's turned more sort of beigey. And then you've got these copper and terracotta colours everywhere. So that's looking pretty cool. So I'm impressed with that. So I'm going to leave that one there. And now I thought we would have a look at this little mishmash of a tie-dye and see how this works out. So we just need to undo our elastic bands. And let's have a look. Oh wow. Got some crazy patterns going on here. Not very much happened around here. I'm wondering if the fabric was wet, if it would make any difference. But remember, if you are going to be wet in your fabric, it's going to dilute the bleach, so it's not going to be as strong a colour. So I'm pretty pleased with that so far. So I think I'm going to have a go on my leggings. So I'm going to just get my body here. And let's see what the best way is. So I'm just going to do one leg first and see how it goes. So what I'll do, oh, and by the way, I've just stuffed my leggings with a load of carrier bags, just so that I'm not going to be getting the bleach onto the other side. If I was to paint directly onto this leg here, for example, with some bleach, it would probably seep through to the back. That could be quite a cool effect actually. I haven't tried it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start painting some different patterns all along this leg here. So I've got a couple of different paintbrushes, 3 different sizes. So we've got quite a big one here, medium, and then a very tiny one here. So I'm going to just have a go at painting lots of different sort of nature inspired patterns. Okay, So you can come and have a look if you want to, and then what we'll do is we'll just do some progress pictures and updates.